Leave in about half an hour or so.
I'm live, but I'm just getting it all. Like I'm just starting back the screen.
Oh yeah, as long as you got muted on here, which you don't.
Muted the interview table.
No, you haven't. Hi guys, and welcome to the mid-afternoon session here at Snooker World on the Gold Coast here in Queensland, Australia. We're live coming to you with some huge matches after we've just seen a phenomenal display on table one. Uh-oh, I've got Nessie looking at me. Oh, I thought I was in trouble. I saw her waving her arms there, I thought I was in trouble. A potting display on table one, seeing Brett Broderick win in a final frame thriller against Rhys Daly, and unfortunately one not as close on table two, with VJ Randall overcoming Brendan Cantor 13 frames to 5, I think it was. I've got with me Vince Lee. How are you, mate?
I'm good.
I need you
I'm
to
good.
hold
I'm
the
good.
mic up so we can hear what you're going about. Yeah, you're a quiet man.
Yes.
Mate, how's the preparation been for you?
A little bit of table time because I don't have a this
Supreme?
table.
Yep.
I got a blackboard table at home.
Yep.
But,
Have you been at Josh Hands' place?
just
having a bit of a knock around?
a little bit over there, but
Yep.
I reckon it's I can get the job done tonight. And all the best to Chris Furner.
Have you played him before?
No.
This is new territory for you?
Yes. It's a sharpshooter, so we'll see how we go.
Mate, good to have you on board again. I love watching you play.
Thank
You're
you.
crafty, and no doubt you're going to set the stream alight. So congratulations, mate. Good luck.
Legend.
See you, mate. Thank you. We've got Chris Furner on.
Hey Jay, how are you, mate?
Good, mate. And yourself?
Pretty good.
Well, I wouldn't say. Well, you are really a sort of a local boy now around the Gold Coast area.
Yeah, even though I'm travelling over an hour and a half to get here on a Wednesday, yeah.
Obviously, you spend a lot of time on these tables overseas.
To be honest with you, no. So I never really played pool.
Oh, snooker, yeah.
I was always
Yeah.
full-size snooker.
Correct,
Don't get me wrong, I've had a few games on them, in England, as messing around, but
Yep.
I have had a few games on them, in the league and stuff like on Thursday night. I've been playing for a few weeks now, so yeah, they can be quite treacherous, a bit tight, but I'm just going to make sure that I hit the ball well.
Now, the question all your backers and everyone's wanting to know is, how's the tip?
Tip is magic, mate. Oh, big shout out to Woody, by the way.
Yep.
I have had some nightmares with the cue as of late.
Yep.
And I've been up to his house probably about 3 or 4 times to change the size, to change the ferrule, to change the tip. That man has put himself out and bent over backwards, so thank you very much.
Mate, preparation, you said that you've been spending a little bit of Thursday nights and that here at the venue, travelling an hour and a half. Do you prepare for an opponent, or you just prepare on the table for yourself?
To be honest with you, mate, with regards to preparation, I haven't really done much. I've been playing on Thursday nights. No excuses, obviously, but I've just been quite busy myself.
Yep.
But I have had a few games, the last few nights, and my arm's feeling good.
Good.
And I believe that I have that kind of game that if I turn up and I hit the ball well, I can be dangerous. But we're going to find out.
Absolutely, we are, mate. We're looking forward to it. It's going to be a cracking match. All the best and good luck.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers.
Lennie.
Lennie! 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 Lennie!
Bring over Lennie Stein.
Hey mate,
How are you, mate?
I'm feeling good.
Good, that's good. A little bit of a late entry.
Yes.
Obviously, with Ash lost his opponent. A bit of a pullout, and you stood up as always. You're always handy with a cue in hand every time I see you. And I'm sure everyone watches the stream knows who Lennie Stein is. So.
My ego said that I can still do it. I've been on the boat for 6 years and I got all 5 weeks ago. So haven't had a lot of practice, but every now and then I can pull something out.
Well, hopefully, and I have no doubt when the moment rises, which is going to be in about 5 minutes' time,
Yep.
no doubt you'll rise to the occasion, as you always do. No preparation, you've come in a little bit dry, or you've managed to get a little bit of time in just
I've
for
had my 4 Monday nights in the league, so
Yep.
I've got 16 games there. And then I had a session here with Dean Hiromaya last Saturday. So
you put a little bit of time in.
Did okay.
That's what I like to hear. We're a little behind, so I want to say good luck and all the best. We're looking forward to this match.
Thank you very much.
And good.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, mate. Thank you. Here's my mate Ash. How are you, mate? You can hold that. You can look after that.
Oh, yeah, I'm good.
You feeling all right?
Yeah.
Put a bit of time in for this, bit of preparation.
Yeah, of course.
Yep. I get the pleasure of teaming up with you on a Monday night, so you're normally there hitting a good ball, putting a bit of time in, which is good. Much time on the Supremes?
No, but I play a lot on black ball. So I was obviously part of the Nationals in Perth last year and did pretty good there, and I'm going away to Nationals in SA this year and then Worlds in Malta, so I like those tables. There's not much difference.
Yep. Do you prepare? Obviously, Lennie was a little bit of a late entry. Do you prepare for your opponent, or do you just prepare to just come play your own game?
It's hard to prepare for Lennie because he can tie you up pretty bloody good when he wants to, but other times he can just pot out. So really I just worked on my own game when I found out it was him. With Chris Sutton it was a little bit different. I did do a little bit more work on my white ball and mapping and that just to make sure I got the outs when I needed to take them.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm feeling confident.
That's what I like to hear, mate. Well, we've got to get into it because we're a little bit over time, but all the best. Good luck.
Thank you. Cheers.
No worries. Guys, we will get straight into it. No point me waffling on, so we'll see you on the tables. whole time we've been muted.
Lovely shot, Vince. Now, Vince, he hasn't even taken it on.
You've had that muted.
Vincey's played a great shot there. He face doubled it. Square up. Oh, don't do it. Oh, that actually wobbled both ways.
Yeah. Maybe a couple of fingerprints on the table.
Yeah, I noticed it when I did get to the table. When I did actually get to the table, there's fingerprints and chalk everywhere. I don't know what Vito's using. But
The old triangle, I think, and he
so.
liked to coat the tip.
coat the tip and
not
the
dust
whiteboard.
it, not dust it, but he coated it.
That thing was on like glue. And Vinny's on the board.
Okay, so we've got tonight. We've got Kyle Thompson taking on Craig Stevens,
See you tomorrow, Dale.
and we've got our very own Brent Reed taking on WA's Ben Judge.
Oh, Judgy. Yep. Oh, Judgy.
Did you come up against him last year at all?
Now, I played Judgy twice at Pockets.
Yeah.
The first go round, it was 6-0 to him, and I saw the table for my 3 breaks, and that was it. So it seems like a common theme where I need to learn how to break. The second go round, I broke okay. We were also on one of the stream tables, so we did have the extensions. When I was at the table, I felt pretty good, and we got to a 6-red shootout. Actually, it was 4-all at the end of the 50 minutes. And Judgy, God love him. He goes, Dakota Cook was umpiring. He goes, "Oh, Dakota, how's this shootout work?" And I won the lag. Fortunately, I sent him into bat, and Judgy, I think he chalked on every shot. And
Did he got over a minute, didn't he?
I think he was about 58 seconds.
Oh no.
And so I got berated a little bit by the seagulls in the crowd about how I was not making an effort to go quickly. But no, I did a 33-second, I think, and got through. But no, Judgy is a class player. I think it's a tough ask against Brent. He's played dozens of these big long race money match cards. He's played a lot of pool in his life. I don't know how much Judgy's played. I think if Ben comes focused, I know he's a very accomplished snooker player. If he comes focused and he plays his own game at his own speed, I think he could give Brent a bit of a scare. I think Brent,
Chris.
if someone was putting odds on the match just based on Brent's long race experience, I think you'd probably put Brent at $1.75 to Judgy at $2.05. I think it's a pretty fair match.
What would you put the line at? There should be one at the table, yeah. Yeah, no.
I think if you put a frame over/under for the match, what are they racing to? 21?
21, so a possible 41 frames.
I think if you were going to set a line on total frames for the match, it would be over/under 36.5. So I think 21.16 that would be. I think realistically 21.16 Brent's way is probably the likely outcome. But yeah, it's. I think betting man would say Brent goes in as favourite just based on his match experience.
I don't know if anyone knows, but the mail is that it's a 60-second shot clock for those guys.
60.
Brent didn't want the 45; he wanted his extra 15 seconds. As much as I pressed for that,
I think that favours Judgy.
I have spoken to Brent about that, but no, he's adamant that it's a 60-second shot clock. That's his call, and they were the conditions of the match that they were agreed on. So
I mean, they're playing for thousands of dollars, right?
$20,000 pot.
Wowee.
Yeah, wowee. It's a big pot. It's a lot of money.
I would want to make sure if I was, Lenny's got himself in a spot of bother here. Is he just going to play the tap up?
If he plays the tap up, he is not going to get the yellow out. That's crazy.
I agree.
That is crazy.
That was my one concern about Lennie, because I remember the last time Lennie played a money match, I think he got down, no, he was 3-all, and I think he never saw the table again.
Oh, look at that. Look at this.
Yeah, perfect.
Off the rail.
I don't know. I don't know that this format suits Lennie's game. Lennie's been around for, in all respect to him, he's been around for a long time. I don't know if long race format matches suit his game. I think he's a very good one-frame pool player. He's very sensible. He doesn't take anything silly on. But that being said, sometimes in these long race formats, you get in a spot where you do have to take a tricky ball on, and from what I've seen, Lennie just finds himself in spots where, not that he refuses to, but he thinks it's not the right shot. So yes, it's probably not the right shot in a one-frame team game, but when you're playing a long race, and sometimes you've got to play the big shot to turn a match around.
Yep.
I think that's probably the one limitation within his game for this format that I see. I'd be surprised if he plays many races to 11, many races to even races to 9, races to 13, races to 15, more than once every 6 to 12 months. I'd be surprised if he plays any longer races. I think in a short form races to 6 or less.
Yep.
I think that suits his game.
I feel like he's someone who can actually grind for a long time. He's more than happy to grind for a long time. So I absolutely get what you're saying, but I also feel like he's someone who, if it comes down to being sloppy, he's just broken and spread them everywhere.
Yeah.
But if it comes down to sloppy, grindy frames, he'd almost be favourite.
He's playing the plan first shot. Yeah, I don't like that just because of where that yellow is going to end up. Now it does link. Wow. The yellow over on the left rail tucks behind the red. He's got to figure out how to move that, or can he land on it as a double? The yellow passes the red towards us, to the bottom right on screen.
I don't think this yellow goes, does it?
This one goes.
The one he's playing? No, the one he's playing.
Yeah, this one goes.
He's actually played it off the red. That's actually kissed the red.
Yeah, and he's nudged the other yellow closer to the cushion, so this is actually now awkward. Oh, Vince. Oh, good white ball, Vince. Very good white ball. Oh, he's tried to kick it. Yeah, Chris has played a good shot there. Just left Vince. I think he's left him both balls up the top end of the table, but...
Oh, so he's on red, so he's forcing
Vince is on reds. Vince is on reds.
Yep.
Now, actually, I think... Yeah, the red goes off the yellow in the middle. So all Vince has to do is roll the red over the corner in.
Yep.
And just sit anywhere within 6 inches of the left-hand rail. And the red, yeah, perfect. So now he can play this actually.
Kiss off the yellow.
Straight off the yellow. He can play this nice and firm to make sure he tops through.
Myself personally, I would have liked a little bit more angle, purely just so you could play it naturally rather than having to force the cue ball.
I think if he left himself more angle, he actually is topping through into the yellows and going nowhere.
I feel like he's breaking through them. There's a gap there.
Oh, he's almost got a result.
Oh, and those two reds aren't on now.
Yeah.
Yeah, those two reds aren't dropping.
BJ on game day. Yes, Lennie is smooth. He's got a very, very old school, nice, straight delivery of cue action, but very long time two-shot player. Very, very accomplished two-shot player. I think he played in 24 state teams for Queensland. I just don't know if these rules where the game is significantly more open suit his game, which is a lot more control and a lot more mess.
Well, we can only see he might be 4 frames down, but as we said, he's got the engine to grind. And should things not go smoothly as things are going for Ash at the moment, he's definitely got the game to just take a frame back here and there.
Lennie's played a clever shot there. He tried to play the turnover. He had the red over the left corner. He's tried to screw straight across into the yellow. I think we're a long way away here. And on a horrible angle. I think that's a nice shot by Chris.
Yeah. Well cued. I just need to go watch this. I'll be back.
Jay's on ref duty. Oh, Chris. Now, has he left the black in a spot that's on from the bottom end of the table? Oh, Jay's making a very quick entry back to the booth. Obviously, it was fine. No issues there with that shot, Jay.
No, it was fine. No foul. No foul. He played that pretty well. David, we're table 1 are playing for $1,000, and Chris and Vince on table 2 are playing for $2,000.
It's a nice shot by Vince. If he played that soft, I don't think there was any chance he holds there.
Does he wants to get further down the table. I think he needed to get to the bottom red. That's the only red that he would have a chance to go in.
He made them on.
Lennie's got another one there.
Yeah,
he sits on the top rail. It sort of makes it a little bit hard. It's not an easy ball. It's not one you can just freely land on, and you've got to be in a good position for it.
The question here, do you take the outside one or the one on the rail first? I think I take the outside one first.
I think I take the one closest to the 8 ball.
Oh, he had that angle. He was actually on the right side of both balls.
Okay. You just put a bit of running on that.
Would you try and have got a little bit closer to that one, Jay?
I wouldn't have put running on it. I probably would have just played it naturally and tried to get probably 3 or 4 inches closer. But these go in every day of the week.
Yeah. The cloth down the rail was sliding a little bit. You could play a ball down the rail and still catch the if it was not flush on the rail, but within an inch or two.
Yep.
You could catch the near jaw and have it still drop.
To me, the tables feel like and look like the bed's been recloth, but not the rails.
Okay. I didn't find that. I thought the rails were sliding still quite a fair bit.
The balls have been polished pretty much every match, so you've got the balls have been nice and clean and shiny. So you're probably getting a little bit of skid from that, but I'm not sure that they could have been. I could be absolutely wrong, but the way that I felt them, they felt fluffy.
On the rails?
On the top of the rails, they felt fluffy.
Okay.
But I could absolutely be wrong, and hopefully I am wrong. You've probably spent more time on them than I have.
I don't know. BJ spent a lot more time than me, mate.
Even that, you've spent more time than I have. Lennie's landed. How good has Lennie landed on this red here?
I can't see through him, unfortunately.
He's just played a ball on the top rail and come around.
Plum, because he's just dropped that in. Oh, wow. You couldn't ask for better, could you?
No. You're welcome, David.
How does he get on the red that's tied up with the yellow?
He's got angle now, but that's it. The problem is he goes into it, he's got to land on it. He's not going to land on anything else.
Actually, I think if he plays this with a tracer right-hand side, oh no, he's just putting it over the hole. I thought if he played that with a tracer right-hand side, he actually moves the black and would have left himself on the red. Tell you what, Chris is breaking amazing.
Yeah.
over on the right hand table.
Definitely hit him with a bit of power. He was here on Thursday night wearing in a new tip as well, so Ash has just hit a rail.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Couldn't play that better if you tried.
No. So for me, if I was Lennie, I'd be opening up that red near the 8 ball. I think that there's not much
that's
damage
fine.
that can be done. Oh, that's a no.
These guys
stop
have
it.
the touches of angels.
No, it's only because Ash literally just did that and he just
Yeah.
Back to back,
and then
yeah,
he
literally.
right back at you.
Yeah. It's like
Anything
a-
you can do, I can do better, right?
Yeah, it's like a butterfly landing on you. You just don't feel it. It's just touched it.
It's a nice shot.
Yep.
Chris, no?
There's a nice clearance there by Chris off his own split.
Yeah. Definitely seems to be a little bit more free flowing than Vince at the
He
moment.
looks really comfy.
Yeah. Makes a ball.
Yeah, he deserved one. He hit that really nice.
Yeah. Nice and crisp.
The easy shot. Not the easy shot. It's not an easy shot. The sensible shot here is just playing the turnover.
Are you taking the one that's right next to the pocket, or are you cutting the one that's the one closest to the centre of the table, the two reds there?
No, I would have been.
You would have opened it
I would
out?
have been. I would have been clipping off the reds that he played and just plotting the yellow in the corner. When they've got as many soldiers on the battlefield as you, I find that there's just too many. Like now, Lennie's put the red over the hole. There's no value. So this is what I was talking about before around the two shots versus the new rules with the international rules. Lennie's been playing two shot for so long that putting a ball over a pocket, there was so much value. It's so much control. You'd get two visits to the table.
Yep.
If your opponent potted that ball. Now there's no value in putting balls over pockets. There's more value in putting balls in spots
In
that cover,
pathways,
that cover lines rather than covering holes. So I find watching Lennie play, he's still playing two-shot shots. He's still playing shots that you would play trying to get yourself two visits.
That's not a good shot. He's got 3 dead balls now.
Yeah, I don't see a good way to develop anything here at the moment for Lennie. Ash has got all the time in the world.
Ash could be just chipping the one on the sort of the left side rail near the ball. He could just chip that out in the open and leave the cue ball dead on the side rail and force a play from Lennie, which he's basically done anyway.
Yeah, he's forced him into
Yep.
moving those two reds.
Yep.
Vince has a chance here on yellows.
We're just gonna check. We're just gonna check this, guys. Make sure.
Foul.
Yeah, looks like a foul. Foul.
Foul. Yes. Yep.
Yeah, I reckon we got that one right. Yeah, to that flush. Absolutely flush.
Lovely shot, Vince. Lovely shot. I don't know if he's played to land on it that way, but that was one of the couple of ways he could have cannoned that puck and been on.
Always seems to happen to everyone else, but not you.
Correct.
A well-required frame there to Vince Lee.
Yeah, he definitely needed that. It was a good clearance off his own split. Another. So just split after split. It's a high standard match.
Yeah.
Very high standard match. They're going to go for a break. 8 frames
They're
in.
going to go. Yep, absolutely.
First pots this last yellow and the black will be breaking. Oh no, they've just had their break, haven't they?
No, they will take a break after this frame
Okay.
as well, by the looks of things.
Hang on. You're not in studio mode.
I haven't done it yet.
Yeah, but
Oh, yeah.
That look.
Sorry.
That's the first shot I've seen
That's
Ash
it.
play, Jay. That's the first shot I've seen where Ash didn't look comfortable and he looked nervous and he just got down and hit it and he rushed it.
For,
It's the
for, the,
first shot I've seen him play that way.
for those watching at home,
Yeah, sorry.
I've had a mare there. He jawed it. He jawed the black. So you didn't miss out on anything.
Studio mode now. Now you can have a play.
Thank you.
So now
But
Now,
these guys are going to have a break too.
Lennie-
So you might as well.
That's why I'm putting this up.
I'm surprised Lennie's played it that way. He loves a double. He's landed on a 5-set piece. Yeah, great shot.
Lennie
Great shot,
takes that one.
Left there, wide up.
Looks like they're going to break as well.
Should have left there, wide
Yep, they're going to
They're
go
gonna
for a break.
Oh, you
Yep.
can talk about that next.
Yep, we will. The promo, the next match coming up, the main events for tonight. We have Cole Thompson and Craig Stevens in a huge match. Cole Thompson with a real up and coming. Some would say still feels like a junior, but
go
a
on.
very, very, very young but very mature pool player.
I think the girls will want to drink
Plays
as well.
very well. Craig Stevens, a seasoned player, always a solid player. It will be a very, very tough match for both players. Cole very free flowing, Craig very meticulous, and then we also have the man himself, Brent Reed, taking on Ben Dudge in a $20,000 match, which, well, I feel like it could be a late night.
I think you're in for a very long night, Jay. I'm going to get out of here before that one's over, for sure.
Yep.
I'm coming back in the morning to play that singles comp. So,
Yep, it'll be good to see you, mate.
yeah.
We'll come back soon when the players come back. We'll go for a bit of a break ourselves, bathroom break. So we'll catch you back shortly.
Someone's waiting for you, don't we?
11, 13.
11 and 13.
Yep.
Legal break, open table, time on.
Jay's gone for a bathroom break. Alright guys, Jay's just gone to use the facilities. I'm here on my own. Nessie's next to me, just running the tech.
You're never on your pat, Mother.
Nah, you'll never walk alone.
Never far.
You'll never walk alone here at Reedy's 8-ball money matches. Important moment there in the match on the left with Lennie and Ash there. Lennie getting the last two frames from 5-1 down, 5-3. 5-3 down as opposed to 6-2 or 7-1 is huge. That'll feel like he's almost got through that 4-all, winning the last two frames. Same for Vince. I think he must have broke the last frame before the break, so That'll feel nice. Yeah, lovely developing shot. And Vince has still got one more red to develop, the one that's closest to the yellow top left. No real simple way to land on that ball. The yellow's quite close. And the red by the black looks like it's onto the right-hand corner. It's definitely not onto the left. Yeah, so he's straight. He's almost dead straight on that ball now. And Lennie and Ash are just about to come back. Lennie's just racking the balls up at the moment. And Vince is dead straight on this red. He's got to figure out a way to move the yellow top left of table. I think he's gonna try and do it now, off the red on the top right. Does need to play this with a decent amount of left-hand side to create the angle. Yeah, he had to get so far into that. It was an all or nothing shot. Now Vince is playing 2 against 7. And it's the old, you've got to get him or you're in a bit of trouble. That being said though, Vince may be able to play the 3-ball plant. It might be the only way he can continue the visit. Yeah, it's what he's looking at now. Lennie's gone dry as a bone.
Need to move those barrels back. Told ya. He knows.
Which barrels, Nessie? Which barrels are we moving back?
So what it was when we got here, we're sort of trying to map out where everything needed to go.
Yep.
And then Brent had them back a little bit, and then they're like, no, they need to because obviously we need to use this.
Yep.
And then they're like, oh, there's plenty of room. And today Jacko's like looking at the thing going, I wish that could move back.
Yeah.
It's just a bit of a running joke.
Yep.
So it's just a bit of
a running joke.
Yeah.
I kicked it once.
Followed by about that much.
I kicked it once.
Brent wanted them back about that much.
Yeah, I would too. I wanted it further back as well.
So he was right in his request.
There's still more space between these two than there is in Masters.
Yeah. Oh god, yeah.
This is a lot more comfortable to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot more comfortable.
Aren't you lot lucky?
Depends on who you ask.
I hope they do well.
Hey mate, sorry I don't have a shirt.
Hey Matty, how are you? I'm alright, how are you?
I could have brought it with me, you would have got it first. Actually, no, you wouldn't have, because I don't have it.
Vince deserved that. He played 2 really nice shots to get on that black, let alone actually cut that in. That was a good clearance. Is what it is when you break like that. He broke well and he played well. I broke shit. So he's in first every frame. big break by Vince there. He needs to get this red. It gives him the frame control. Yeah, it's a good shot. So now there's two tricky parts of this out for Vince. He's got to figure out how to play the red that's covering the black and land on another ball, or play that red and land on the black. Or it's kind of landed in no man's land now on the red. I think what he was trying to do there was actually spin off two cushions before he made contact with the red. He actually caught it red and then the cushion. So he's clipped the red and then caught all that transferred side. Then transferred through and followed the red, as opposed to catching the rail and then the red. Yeah, Lennie's on a little bit of a roll here. That's a really nice clearance. So 5-4, Lennie's won the last three on the bounce. Bit of pressure back on Ash. The real question here for Chris is, does he continue on potting balls, which it looks like he is. Now that yellow has been moved. It only goes two ways. It didn't go at all before.
Is that been done? Who won that one? Is it 5-4?
Yep. Yeah, so now Chris has got that yellow out. He's just got to figure out the path. He's just got to figure out the path where he wants. So the key here is going to be plotting the yellow closest to the red and the black, bottom right of screen. And he actually wants to play the yellow off the red if he can. I'm not sure, it's hard to tell from where I'm sitting at the end of the table, sort of stacked on top of it. He's now looking at it now. He wants to play the yellow off the red, open the black up. What he'd like to do is play this yellow and be on the left, the furthest left yellow. Yeah, so he's turned it round, which is a good result, and it's actually not left Vince very much at all. Pretty good result there. The last thing Vince wants to be doing here is potting balls. He wants to create problems. Yeah, that's a good shot by Vince. He's just covered everything up. I'm not sure if the yellow is closest to passes to the right-hand middle. If it does, Chris has got half a chance here to clear up. Ooh, caught the far knuckle. For those who haven't played on these tables much, the far knuckle is the bad knuckle. The near knuckle is actually the one where you can get a bit of rub. It's a bit opposite to the 7-foot tables we've been playing on for decades. Lennie on the left-hand table's in complete control here. He's got to figure out a way to deal with the two yellows on the rail to the right. Yeah, it's a pretty good way to deal with those two yellows. It's just made the red a little bit easier to deal with.
Chris trying to crowd the 8.
Well, Chris played a really nice shot earlier. Vince had the red where the yellow blocking the black is now. Mm-hmm. He played it basically the old switcheroo. He pumped the yellow into the red went flying, and the yellow just sat there.
Oh, he's tried to play it off the yellow, trying to open it up.
Yeah, that was the
crafty shot.
That was the shot I thought Chris was going to play earlier, and he played the one he did, and it actually worked out a lot better. Like, Chris can only see the yellow he's closest to now, but I still think he's got quite a bit of time in the frame.
5-4s on both tables. Clever shot.
Very clever shot.
Nice little turnover shot there.
Vincey acknowledges that big tap on the table. Very good shot there by Chris.
5-4s on both tables. Early on, I didn't think that either. Well, I think it was 4-1 on both tables as well, and here we are. Lennie looks like he's about to get.
Yeah, 5 each.
We're about to level up. So 5 all on table 1.
Oof. I remember just talking about the old change of rules and everyone cracking the poos because it's just a potter's game. This situation right here is probably the perfect example that, at least for me anyway, there's still tactics in these rules, so you can still find ways to make things messy. You can still make there's ways to find. Oh, Lennie's got the balls. Lennie, they're racked wrong, mate.
It doesn't matter anyway. If he breaks, you just play anyway.
Who cares? Does it matter?
Yeah,
But as you say, like I agree. I agree. Like the winning frames, you can snooker to win frames.
Yeah.
You don't have to cover pockets to win frames. And I think this has changed it to a point where now you have to have a crack when you snooker because you've got to hit a rail. So more times than not, people are trying to pot balls out of snookers. But also, people aren't just laying up balls over a pocket to give themselves table advantage, forcing their opponent to foul just so they can have
to get 2 visits.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, now it's much more a skill game where if you're going to go the out, you have to get it. Otherwise, you're playing 5 or 6 against 1.
Yep.
And it's a numbers game.
Absolutely.
So the tactical safeties at the start of the frame become so much more important.
Chris played a pretty good shot there. Vince is probably just going to nudge this over the pocket.
I don't know if he is. I think he's going to cut this in and run straight into the red and the black.
It's got to land good. He's got the yellow to cue over now. It's a tough shot.
Yeah.
But
the good thing though is
he pots it, he's out.
If he pots it, the red passes.
Yeah. And the 8's over the left centre.
And as much as we say, Chris has got. If he doesn't pot it, he loses the frame. Chris still has to play 2 good shots because those 2 yellows that are closest together, they still you have to land on them or move them or do something, and it's off the first yellow that's the easy pot.
You want to be on the left side of the table for that yellow that's closest to the corner.
Yes.
If you're anywhere closer to the right side of the table, you're playing the yellows, and you don't think you really know what's going to be happening.
Oh,
he's almost got it.
Gave it a good go.
Gave it a good go, but as I was saying before, he's left the cue ball on the right side of the table, which makes this a little bit harder because Chris has to play into this. And
just like that.
And we don't know what sort of result.
Just like that.
Yeah. I think you've got to play that to play into one ball.
Yeah.
Rather than playing into both, because like you just saw, like you don't know what's going to happen. And he's fallen short.
I think the better way to play that one was actually with top and right hand side to go into the bottom of the 2 yellows. The right hand side then off the bottom cushion. Lovely shot by Ash. He's just doubled the red off the yellow over the hole. But he plays that with, good shot, Vince.
Jaw.
Yeah, it was too thin. That was never enough.
Oh no.
That needs to move.
Yeah. That was always the tricky part about those yellows, Jay.
And we are
5 each.
both tables. We are a race to 6 on the table on
Could
the
it be
left.
another hill, I'm asking you?
We're race to 6 on the table on the left, and we are race to 8 table on the right.
It's only 5:30.
Lennie's run a lot further than he wanted to there. I think he wanted to basically just get past the ball climb
Yeah.
and be on choice of 3.
Going back to this Chris shot here before when he had the 3 yellows, I think he's got it off. He's hit it well. Didn't get a ball, but he's got a
crunched
cue ball.
them.
Yeah. I'm playing that ball thin. I'm potting the ball as thin as I can and try and come off the bottom rail into the yellows. That way I know I'm leaving my cue ball shallow. I'm pushing the yellows up in front of me, and it gives me an opportunity to have a couple of options rather than screwing across into them and things like that happening.
I think to Vince's credit, where he's actually left Chris, that wasn't an option. I don't know that because the yellow was still quite a distance away from the pocket. He could cheat it a little bit, but he couldn't cheat it as much as he probably wanted to. I think he always had to go. He always had to go straight into the yellows.
Yeah.
There was no way to avoid it, and that way I think he's always better off. Oh, Ash has had a good go out of that snooker. I think out of the ways Chris could have played that, he had to go into the lower half of the bottom yellow, push it across to the other side of the table, and then develop that ball to the left and have the white ball catch the bottom of that yellow, come off the bottom cushion, and then back out into the middle of the table for the choice of two. This is where that right-hand side then kicks him back out away from the second yellow that he's not playing into.
Yep.
That's just...
Good, very, very, very good option. Very good option.
This is what I saw. Might not be right, might not be the best option. Definitely not the best player in the room today. Jay, definitely not even close.
Thanks for being on the stream, Kurt. Good to see you, mate. Yeah, we're here at Snooker World. Gold Coast conditions are perfect. There's been nothing but great feedback on the conditions, the way the tables have been playing. Brand new balls, polished every game, every match. So we are definitely spoilt. Yep. We're definitely spoilt for choice. Just a reminder, guys, Reedy's off to England in a couple of months. He's representing Australia for the 5th time. He's a 23-time state representative for Queensland and for New South Wales. Sorry. He's got a raffle going to help with funding for him to get overseas to represent. Raffles $30 a ticket. You can get 3 for $70 or you can get 5 for $100. It all goes towards Reedy paying for his flights and his accommodation, his apparel, his entry into all the tournaments over there. Because every single tournament you play in, you have to pay an entry fee for it. It's an expensive venture. So, guys, any help you can. First prize is $1,000 to a $1,200 custom-made cue by Woodman Cues. Second prize is a signed Queensland State of Origin jersey. Third prize is a 2004 signed World Cup of Pools shirt, signed by the Australian, the English, the Scottish, the New Zealand, and also the West Indian team. And fourth prize is a 2-hour coaching session with Brent Reid himself, with a succulent Chinese meal thrown in. So guys, please, if you're interested in a ticket, drop a message in the live chat. Shoot a message onto the Reedy April Q Sports Facebook page. Any opportunity you can. Any help is any help is absolutely. Sorry, I've been sidetracked. Any help we are grateful for. So thank you. Reminder tonight also, 7 p.m. the main events tonight. Kyle Thompson versus Craig Stevens, playing for $4,000, and Brent Reid versus Ben Judge for $20,000. Nessie, I think you might be driving home. Those solos are going down too good.
That's okay, love. I don't mind.
Don't. Well controlled shot there by Ash. Ash probably would have liked to come not as far, just to be a little bit straighter on this red. He's going to push towards the left side of the table rather than coming straight towards the red. Might have to drive it into the side rail. Now he's decided to just give himself a shot, and he's not hampered by the yellow. Can pop this, and if he wants to, can possibly just run through it back to the left side of the table, pop the 8 in the same pocket. Just taken the pot and left himself plumb in the centre of the table. I don't think backspin's the option here, or would he just be playing this naturally? And he's sat it over. And Lennie's been playing the janitor for the last half an hour. He's just been cleaning up. And apologies to everyone earlier on. We did have interviews with the players of the last match, and unfortunately, we were muted.
If you mute one thing, it mutes them all.
No, I know. If you mute the so if you mute one and mute it all.
If you mute it in there or in there, it mutes them all.
Oh, we're learning as we go on. Sorry, guys.
It's
We're not on autopilot. We're still trying to get our wings.
I'm deleting every scene and starting again. We're going to start from scratch. Nessie's proud of her little sponsors board. In and out.
Rotating. Oh, got a attempt there by Ash. A ball in hand here for Lennie. Good opportunity again just to nudge a yellow out into the open and snooker Ash again. Yeah, absolutely. So Nessie just reminded me, anyone who's coming to Snooker World or around the vicinity, please come down. There's still 3 spots available in the $100 comp tomorrow. 16 player, $100 entry. We've got 13 runners currently, looking for 3 more to fill it out. We will run it even with 13, but let's fill it out. Good opportunity to win a good little chunk of cash. Shot there by Chris, take it at 6-5 lead.
I got talking to Judgy.
Oh, okay. Where is he?
He's
Oh, he's over there.
back behind us, Nessie. He's back behind us. So where are we at, Ness? We're 6'5"?
6'5's all round.
All right. So Chris has just managed to hold on to his lead. He's got half a chance here. Bit of a mess. Lennie from 5-1 down is about to go 7-5 up, Ness. 7-5. Yep. Can't leave blacks over the hole. You watch him put it straight back up there, Ness. No, he's deaf in one ear. If he puts it up on the light, I'll get up.
What was he?
5-1. 5-1 down to 7-5 up. Yep, here we go, straight on the light. Lennie. Chris has landed a pretty good, safe location there. Not a lot Vincey can do other than just play a little tap up. Nothing flusters him, does it?
Percentages on that iPad. Tell you, I'd better not bring me that iPad because I'm going to uncharged. I'm going to give him a slight.
It's a good shot by Vince. He's just opened up all bar one of his reds.
How much we got?
Ah, beautiful. Plenty of battery.
Lots of juice.
Is he bringing the iPad?
I'm going to remind him again.
Hopefully he's left because the traffic's probably wouldn't get here.
How far is home for you guys from here, Nessie? Oh yeah, that's not too bad. Did you say traffic's bad, Jay? Yeah, because every Tom, Dick and Harry decided to go to the Gold Coast today.
They've been going to the Gold Coast for the last fucking 4 years.
Tell you what, I can't wait for them to build that Coomera connector. It's already started. That being said though, what a day for Queensland sport. You got the Lions, the Broncos, the Gold Coast Titans, all at home. Collingwood won. Yes, they did. Collingwood won. They were 30 up with about 5 to go. No, it was when I looked, Ness, it was 104 to 74. But yeah, they're at home. So what a day for Queensland sport. And the piece de resistance, Reedy's a Q Sports.
People have just tuned in on Friday. Everyone's going to rugby, backwards and forwards. They've gone shopping. They've come back. They've now put on the dinner and they're not sitting down and watching it.
Absolutely. Now, for those of us who have been here all day, we're probably going to get ourselves some Carl's Jr. in the car on the way home.
Don't swear on my. You delete that. Tell him to stop it.
Nick Palat, delete your comment. You know better than to swear in the comments.
Come on, Nick. It's only Collingwood. Thank you, Nick.
Nick, are we going to see you at the trials this year, or are you giving it a miss? I remember you saying you were going to give the trial a go, and then you weren't. I miss you, buddy. It's been a while since I've seen you. 6 each. Fair enough, mate. It's a big trip this year, big commitment. Going to Perth, spending a lot of money.
Whenever I can get a game.
Rust, Bucket, you joining me?
Yeah, go on.
All right, well, I've lost the microphone because Jay's walked off with it.
Yeah.
You're right, I'll hold it up between us.
That's all right. You stay there.
You sure? All right. What's been going on, mate?
Nah, bugger all, buddy. Work today. Just come down to watch some good film.
Playing tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm playing the comp tomorrow, mate.
Yep.
Have a bit of a hit. Something different.
It's nice to see a little race comp going on. It's been a while. Last one would have been what? Reddy's Cup, and before that probably Pockets. We're welcome to the commentary box, Rusty Wheeler.
Hello, buddy.
How you been?
Not too bad.
Yeah.
Never got going today in your match, mate?
No, Jay. VJ did a very good job of keeping me in my seat.
Yeah.
He broke well, and when he was at the table, he was doing a pretty good job cleaning up the mess.
Thing is, the last probably 3-4 months he's been playing down here, and there's in-house tournaments, probably 2 or 3 days a week, cash tournaments down here, and he's been cleaning up a lot of them. I know he goes to a lot of them, so he's put a lot of time on the table.
Yep.
And he's always hard to beat. I thought that you might have been a little bit too methodical for him, but BJ, when he starts flowing, he can run a lot of racks.
Yeah, he got going. I made a mistake at 4-3. I was 4-3 down, and gave him. He gave me ball in hand to start with.
Yeah.
And I got a little bit out of position, and it just got a little bit worse for me, and then a little bit worse. And I got to my third last ball and had to put it down the rail and land good. And I didn't land good. I landed right on top of the yellow, so I had to play safe.
Yeah.
And I fouled. I didn't get the rail.
I see the shot Chris just played then. I didn't really like it. I think I would have taken me medicine, let myself a half ball cut on the yellow and gone up and down.
I actually would have played the yellow he's just played first and left myself on the...
High on the other
Yeah.
yellow, which wasn't a bad option either. I think if you would have asked me who would have won these matches beforehand, I probably would have said just pure potting these days, I would have said Ashley. I thought the frames, if they were scrappy, I'd lean towards Lennie.
Yes.
Obviously.
We were talking about that not long ago, about Lennie being a very, very good scrapper and a good fighter. When balls get messy, he knows exactly. He doesn't know exactly what to do, but he always knows a good option. He always finds a good option.
He's good at pushing the balls around when he needs to. So,
yes.
And same with Vincey. Vincey's not going to go away. Chris is probably more brilliant in the sense that he's obviously got the cueing there from the snooker. He's definitely a better cueist, but when it comes to playing pool, Vincey knows the game better than him. So It's a very big equaler. Saying that, he's left a...
Does that yellow go, Rusty?
Yeah, it goes half ball into that corner. That was a lazy shot there. This will hurt because I think he swings this around off 2 and he lands on this.
I think so, and if the black doesn't go clean, it'll go off the bottom of the red anyway.
You just got to concentrate on the pot. You can't go wrong.
He's probably overhit that and stood up on it.
A little bit stiff there, Lennie. Big decision here for Vince. Does he put this red off on the right-hand side in snooker? Or just play the middle red and just double it out in
I think he
snooker?
plays the second one on the left.
I'd be playing the third.
That one?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
but not like that.
No, I would have been playing it fuller in the face.
Yeah. We're just playing it with a little bit of left-hand side so it's not throwing off the rail.
Yep. Oh, where's the white ball? Where's the white ball going?
Actually building. It's all happening here in the big house.
So Lennie was 5-1 down, Russ.
Yep. Oh, he's cued that well, but again, he is stepping up out of his shot just a little bit.
Yeah.
I just noticed.
Jay noticed it when he played a shot right in front of us. He dropped his shoulder and stood up at the same time.
Yeah.
And he got away with it because it wasn't a straightforward pot, but he didn't have to do anything too difficult.
Vincey's just got to knock this in. They should be regimental from here, really. Just got to cue it in, don't you?
Yeah, it's a good shot.
Good pot. Oh,
Lennie's got it on a string.
The spin doctor. Most people would just half ball that and put the black in this corner.
I know I would have.
Well, how do we know Lennie didn't try?
We never will.
We never will. We'll ask him that question. This is exactly where he put it on
Yep.
a dime.
Guaranteed himself position.
Yeah.
It's the thing that always
I don't like that,
surprises
Vince.
me.
He's underhit this here, Vincey. He's got to take the one over the hole now.
He does.
Is he going to nick that in? I'm just taking. I'm just taking it and coming up. It's easy to get back on the black. You can go a
Yes.
fine nick. It's easy to control the out, but it's playing this half ball and coming out. You got two balls there.
Or is he just going to thin nick this
He's
in?
going to thin nick it, but I don't like it. I really don't. The white's going anywhere.
Oof.
It was actually thicker than it looked,
Yeah.
didn't it, from here?
Yep. And it's come out a treat in the end.
Coming out like dog's balls. Absolute beautiful. Just play this with a trace of running right, just a touch. Throw it in.
Yeah.
You're going to track towards that red.
Just nice and soft.
Yeah. So much for soft.
He's checked it. He actually played it with left hand
He
side.
actually played it well. It might have been thinner than it looked as well.
Yeah, that's true. We're on the wrong end of the table to see that.
He's on the wrong angle to get on the black, but he's only going to screw back, 12 inches, leave himself a half ball black.
Either that or does he punch it in on and off
Punch
the
it off
cushion?
too.
Well, punch it in. It's just one cushion straight off.
I'm not.
That's a shot Vince is very comfortable playing.
Yeah.
Because he can get through it. He's not
I actually
worried about
I actually thought it was further down than that.
Oh, you
I
thought he
thought
was
by
straight
punching he was a chance of punching the white into the middle pocket.
Yep.
But no, it was all good. Oh, Vincey,
He
Vincey,
moved on
Vincey.
that.
Can't be doing those, mate. Can't be doing those ones.
Pretty pleased to say I didn't do much of that today. I don't think I missed a black ball. I definitely made mistakes, but when I got down to the black, I didn't
Mate,
make that mistake.
it's one of those things, isn't it? Like, I've won matches and I've lost matches, and I've thought, you look back through the frames that when you played someone for a money, and you think to yourself, how many opportunities. I think the secret to money matches has always been, if you can just win 60% of the frames you're not supposed to win, you're going to win your money match. You just got to get the ones you got to get, and the other opportunities, well, as long as you end up a little bit higher than the other one, you're going to come out in front. 7-6, big miss by Vince. That would have got him to the lead. Yeah, he's giving him a couple easy ones.
I think. No, it's not coming up. Go on, pump it again. It's not working, Ness. What's going on?
I think Ash needs to pop these, mate. If he goes 9-6 down, he's in a bit of trouble. It's a good break there by
Agreed.
Vincey. Yellows are the balls. Yellows are the balls.
The key to the out is just making sure you get the right angle on the yellow on the right-hand rail to link to the two yellows
100%.
closest to it.
Yeah. And you want to land either high or low because it gives you options on both.
Yep.
You can either run through one and play it in the middle, or you can stun off it, whatever.
That's a good land there. He's got a nice angle now.
It's not a bad option to go now, is it?
Yeah. I think
Screw
he
it
has
back.
to go now.
You've got a nice angle to screw off the rail, punch it off the rail and just leave yourself. I like it now.
Yeah, I think I would have had to play that now.
You're right on your work.
Yeah.
You're right on your work. See,
Now he's got to get back there.
he's running out of position here, Pilgrim.
Is he straight enough on that just to screw down for it?
I think he's just going to top it.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're talking over there, sorry. Jesus Christ.
Lennie's played a good white ball there. Sorry, that's Ash. Ash played a good white ball.
You know what? You just play to get on the bottom rail here to roll through the one in the middle.
I think that's the way.
I don't like. Don't, Vincey. What are you doing?
He's going to just try and dribble this in pocket weight.
I think he's going to go into the yellow myself. I don't think he's dribbling nothing in.
You look right.
You just see the way he was queuing. Hey mate. You just see the way he was queuing.
Yeah.
Yo.
It's a nice double.
Good double by
Very
Ash.
nice double. Has he run too far for the red he's closest to, or does he have to?
I think he can check it up between the two gaps, between the yellows. You want to leave yourself half ball because the black's dead, so you can screw into it.
Yeah, well,
That's perfect. You're just naturally topping
Yeah,
this,
just straight
half
into the
ball
yellow.
off the yellow,
Yeah.
and come back around the rail. It's going to throw it in. You don't want to hit it too thick, because if you hit it too thick, you're a chance of
staying there.
well, no, you're a chance of catching the black. Because when the harder you hit it with top, the more it's
more-
going to throw back towards the black.
Yep.
See, you just got to caress this. He's punching this. He might.
Yeah, he
Thought about it
decelerated
too,
on that.
didn't he? Huh? He ran out of fuel on that shot. Not bad, Vincey.
Oh, what a result. Lovely result. That's a great shot. Oh, Lennie.
Lennie handed frames back.
Yep. They're the sort of mistakes that hurt, eh?
100% they are. There's nothing worse than working hard to get a lead and giving it back for nothing. It does your head in. It's not bad. Taking the inside of the two yellows here if I'm Vince.
Yes.
And you're naturally on this other yellow because you're going towards that red.
Yep.
That's the money ball. If he gets it, he wins the frame. Don't take the high yellow, you've got to take the middle of the three.
He's jacked up on it though.
No use jacking it up, that's crazy.
I think Vincey knows that was the wrong shot.
I've got a funny feeling it couldn't have worked out actually any worse.
The only saving grace is that the black doesn't go past that yellow, I don't think.
We might be delayed on this telecast, are we?
That one is behind, yeah.
This one, that's so that's a YouTube channel.
Okay.
Do you want me to move this over here?
Yeah, that'd be good. Then we're just commentating on the live shots, that's all. Good opportunity here for Chris. He's got one ball to get onto down the bottom and that's it.
Go right then left.
Mate, what do you think of Mick Norton winning the Australian Black Ball Championships?
Mate, it's nice to see him have a bit of success.
Mick, he's played the game since Jesus was a baby.
Has it been that long?
At the start of the tournament, Mick Norton, the bookie said, write your own ticket, son. You can have it.
Who did
But-
he play in the final?
Sean Partridge.
Good
Sean's solid. Sean would have went into that favourite, I would have thought. But thing is, Mick's played a long time. He's always been just that touch level behind. But in saying that, he done the business. Good on him.
Yeah, good. I didn't get a chance to actually watch it, so I assume he obviously would have had to have played well against a player like Sean.
Yep, I didn't watch it, and I probably never will. Black mustn't be on over here. I don't think this black's on.
I think it is.
Double. That's a foul. I think that was a foul.
Yeah.
I'll check it. I think it was a foul.
Ness, can you bring up the YouTube stream, please? Just go full screen on that.
Which one do you want?
That one.
This one here.
Can you go? Yep. No, where we were.
I think he's hit the yellow first.
I think it might have been yellow first, Rusty.
I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, 50-50. What do you reckon, Jay? When it was live, I thought it definitely hit the yellow.
No, that looks okay.
Okay,
Oh, sorry, Russ.
same time.
Still back Vince to get this.
Fuck, it looked different when it's in actual time. It looks different, doesn't it? That's what I was saying when I seen it live. I thought it was a foul. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, they're fucking bad losers too, those French. Can you keep the swearing down, please, Jay? We're on live here. Yeah.
Yeah, I've done it.
Yeah, it's 9-7, Ness.
It's a nice shot.
Yep.
Just got to concentrate in or over here, Vincey.
Yeah, nothing tricky about this.
Are you just playing plain ball? Are you dragging it in, or are you playing with a little bit of running?
The way the table played today, I'd be comfortable just rolling it in.
I like dragging these in, only because I know I'm going to get. It's played it well.
Yeah. Before my match started, I'd just check the rails and how they were accepting them, and no issues at all. Just rolling.
They're very
straight
nice
down.
to play on
Yeah, they are.
these Supremes when they got the new cloth on them. They're beautiful.
There's not many better conditions to play in, eh?
We've got Reedy's opponent's entered the building. He's in the back having a practice at the moment.
Had a quick chat with Judgy. He's feeling pretty good. He's had a good sleep.
Judgy's very, very. A lot of people they said, who's favourite for this match? Now, I definitely think Brent's favourite. I've actually got a little side bet on it, but I will say this: I played Judgy in the quarterfinals of the Geelong Open once, race to 4. And I had 2 breaks that were dry, and he beat me 4-0. So he ran the 4 racks, and so he's very, very capable.
I've got a similar story to tell, Rust. I played him in the First Pockets Challenger event last year, and I broke dry twice. I got 1 ball off 1 break, and they were horrible. I played safe, and he cleared.
Yep.
He cleared every frame. He didn't miss a ball for 40 minutes.
No, he's
unreal
more,
when he gets
more,
going.
When he's flowing, he's more than capable. He's a guy that went overseas and had a go at being a pro on the snooker circuit. He's a lot more. In the old days, he was a very slow player, but he's a lot more free flowing now, I think.
He plays a lot more open style of pool.
He does.
When I played him, he was just rolling stuff in and keeping it simple. Not because that nothing had to be done, but he had such a high level of control of his white ball. He didn't have to do too much. And when people, it doesn't matter who you're playing. If someone's in that much control of their white ball and they don't have to do a lot of work,
they're always going to be hard
so
to beat.
much easier.
Agreed, mate.
You're one of the people I love watching because when you're flowing, you don't really do too much. You might play a little bit of run inside here or there, but
mate, it's one of those things, isn't it? I'm in a situation now where the last couple of years my game's slipped a little bit because I haven't put in the time that I once did. But I I want to get back into it. Work obviously stops me from getting into it too much, but I don't like. I hate going away for tournaments and not losing or missing shots under pressure or whatever, just due to match practice.
Lack of
you know,
practice, yeah.
and that's all it is. It's nothing more, nothing less. So, but it's a couple of good tournaments coming up. Townsville Open. You going to Townsville Open?
No, I've got a bit of travel myself. I'll be in Perth for the mid-year, getting ready for the Nationals with the Australian committee. So.
Oh, you're on the Australian committee now, are you?
Yeah, just helping out. But otherwise, no, I'll be limited in terms of the tournaments I can actually play this year.
Are you on the Queensland committee too?
Just rules and umpires for that.
Yeah.
I think there was an AGM this morning, which obviously I wasn't able to attend, just being here.
Yeah. All the tryouts over for Queensland?
Sorry?
The tryouts over for Queensland, are they?
No, so the zones...
I can't try and get in for Queensland now. Too late?
Well, the only way you could get in, the singles next weekend for South Queensland. And then...
So anyone can enter that, yeah?
Yeah, that's open. And then once...
And what's the format there?
I believe the first part of it is a round robin. And then it goes into a double elimination. I think the top 5 or 6 out of that go through into the state singles. And then if you win or runner up at the state singles, you get a spot in the team.
Okay.
Or I think Vince was trying to catch that red and flick into it.
I think he's going to double it to the opposite corner now, and you can leave the white safe. Run it around.
Yeah.
You're going to leave the white up near the black if you play this right. You just got to try, or even I think you got to. You got no options.
Yeah, this is the only shot.
Play for a little bit of running side. Try and just get the white off so he doesn't leave him a shot.
He's
Look at
got
this.
it. He's got it.
He is.
That's a great shot.
Played the running side, played it fat. Opened the pocket up by playing that shot.
Yep. And do you take it to the middle or to the corner?
Depends how you're feeling. I think it's 7-all. He's going to take it to the middle because it's a less confident shot. If he was 8-7 up, he's taking it to the corner. He's 7-all, he's taking it to the middle all day.
So I think I take it to the middle either way, just because I know I'm leaving a pretty good white ball.
You know
just
what?
stun it up and down.
And I'm wrong.
You are
Vincent.
wrong. He's hitting a good ball.
Vincent McBluck has gone bang. 8-7. And we're
That's been 9-8.
tied over there, 9-8 over there. All bases loaded here, it's good.
A couple of good matches. Very good.
They're
standard.
actually, the standard's pretty good. It's actually nice to watch. Oh, Ness, what am I doing here? I just want to scroll down to see comments.
SEQ singles bar, I'd have to check the calendar, but it'll be either North or Ipswich, I would say.
I'm just hitting this little thing here, aren't I?
Well, your comments will be down the
Sean,
the comments
that
are down
shot
here.
you're talking about there with neither ball hitting the cush, the yellow did. Yeah, the yellow hit the...
Where's the
rail.
South East Queensland singles, Bo Young said?
It'd be either Ipswich or North, so I'd have to check the calendar. I think it may be at Ipswich next weekend. I believe registration shut tomorrow.
Oh, do they really?
I think it's a pre-registration event, but the man to ask is actually in the building at the moment, Mr. Jay Windross.
Oh, rightio.
He's just taken over as the president for Southeast.
Imagine playing all the trials on these sort of tables.
It makes sense, right?
Wow, wouldn't it be nice?
The state trials this year are at Townsville, so they've got these.
I can't, Townsville. Yeah, I'll take it off. It's,
Rusty's going to have to take a phone call, guys, so he's just going to vacate.
Hang on, Sam.
Sam, I'm trying to just take this controller off. I'm doing the commentary. There's a little thing on my neck. For the mic.
He stuck it to his chain.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Like, how hard was that?
So yeah, for anybody interested, Southeast Queensland singles next weekend. I believe it's a 2-day event if required for the number of runners. I'll just check the calendar. I'll bring it up.
How many go through?
Depends on. So with Queensland, it depends on the number of registered members by zone. So for the South Zone, generally we get about half of the allocations, but it'll probably be on the South Queensland website. You know what? Once I find where it's at, mate, I will shoot you the link with all the information.
Believe it or not, I had to ring Brent and say, "Where are you?"
Yeah, Brent's running it a bit fine, not being in the building yet.
He is cutting it a bit fine, isn't he? Bless his socks. It's all in his preparation. God damn.
There you go, open singles, Saturday the 27th of April at Ipswich 8 Ball Association, Bo. I'm just going to tag you in a comment on Facebook. Oh, I can't because the original post has had the comments turned off. Tell you what, I'll copy the link. Bo Young. Bo, you should have a link in a message from me with the registration, or with the details. I believe the registration link is on it. Ricky, anyone can play the singles. I believe you just have to be registered in an association for the year. I don't know if there's any eligibility criteria. I'd have to check the bylaws, and as we all know, sometimes they're not the easiest things to find, particularly here, having a couple of drinks on a Saturday night after I've just gotten smashed in a money match. Lennie's played a great shot there. So yeah, for anybody interested, Southeast Queensland singles, at the moment it'll be the only pathway to get into the Queensland state team that's not already set for us down here in the south. For the guys in central and north, as always, your trials are through your city country and through your relevant zone rankers. For us in the south, the team registration trial's already been run and won. The spots, I don't know if they've been filled, but yeah, I know that event for your pathway to get in has already been sorted. Ness? It is 10-8 to Lennie.
Did you already do it? Is that what you said?
No, I have not done it. Is it working now?
When I thought you said when you...
Oh, it is working.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, we reset it.
Beautiful.
There's a little bit of a freeze every now and again.
So getting to the pointy end of this match, over on the left. Lennie's on the hill now. Oh, Vince just got a rather large kick. Yeah, he's a bit awkward here. He's got to take the ball to the right as we look. He just does not have enough angle to get where he needs to get to. Yeah, it's a good shot there. Vince just needs to now get out onto the red in the same pocket.
Not even yet, but yes, it is. It did come through now. Yes, yeah. You sent a screenshot. Yeah. It'll take like 24 hours to 48 hours because it was a week long, so it wasn't fast enough to send a screenshot because that's why I'm red tick.
Pretty good result there.
It'll hit when it hits. And I don't do any payouts anyway until the next Monday. Sit down, relax, and I write it all out and I go, right, this is what I'm paying for this.
Yeah, Rick, I'll check the rules on it. Yeah, so eligibility. Just checking the rules on it, Ricky. Thank you. Yeah, Rick, you've got to be playing some sort of weekly fixtures or in one of the race competitions. I believe Ipswich and Darling Downs are doing race to 11 competitions. They would count if you're playing one of them. It's a good shot by Vince to open up his bad ball.
was me.
Maybe it's this one. No, again.
That's this one. That's this one, isn't it?
No. Sorry guys, I had to duck away, and I will have to duck away in a moment again to take photos. But yeah, we had to mute guys, just obviously while we're not commentating and while we don't have a commentator, the boys have just stepped away to go to the toilet and do their business. Coming up next we have the main event, absolute cracker of matches. We've got Kyle Thompson versus Craig Stevens. They're coming up in a race to 15 for a 4K pot. And then we've got Brent Reed versus Ben Judge in a 20K pot in a race to 21. So strap yourselves in, grab yourself the popcorn, pour yourself a Bundy or two, kick the shoes off and get comfortable because it's about to be a 6-hour match. Hopefully not 6 hours, but you know, let's get it on. Congratulations to Lennie Stein, who just won his match. And it's Carlos. It's the barber. The famous barber. What am I doing, people? Can somebody help me out? Oh, God. So there he is. He's got my shirt on. There's the boy. Now I'm happy. I've rang him like 15,000 times. Did you have a whole heap of missed calls, Daz? Lennie.
Oh, that's a big one, isn't it? Cheers, mate. Hello, Doc. Hey, you great?
I'm just going to mute these guys because I've just got to do a few things until I can get some guys on the commentary, so it won't be long. Vince is on the hill. Their match, 2K, 1,000 each. So guys, coming up after this, what we're going to do, as always, we are going to stop this stream and we will be starting the main event. That will be our last event for this evening. And then we'll come back to you tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. We're back again. So tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. we have BJ Bell versus Ray Millich, and we have Tim Olsen versus JR Escotto. Then at 1 p.m. we have Jeff Gannon versus Chris Sauris, which is also known as Woofy, and Ishtiaq Nora versus Nick Oberden, also known as Ishti, and Nico. So that will be tomorrow's matches, but we will talk to you about those a little bit later on. But right now we have the Black Magic himself on the hill versus Chris Furner. Chris still has time to, to do something. I've seen people come back from that. We have all the main event runners in the house. The house is filling up and drinks are flowing. People are happy. We will get people on the commentary. We've got Andrew Grueff. He's come back this evening. He's going to jump on commentary with Brent's match. Yeah. Not quite there. Mark just can't believe it. But yeah, thank you to everybody for coming down and supporting the players. They love to play in front of a crowd. It's good for them. It's good for them to play on stream. And again, just a reminder too that we will have the next card will be on the 31st of May to the 2nd of June. First we will fill the Friday and the Saturday matches, and then the Sunday will be an extra if there is added interest. On the 31st, on Friday the 31st, we only have the 5:30 slot open. We've already got the 8:30 is full. But on Saturday we'll have a 10 a.m, 1 p.m, 4 p.m, and 7 p.m. time slot. We would love to get the big boy Rusty Wheeler on himself, but we'll see if we can get him an opponent. Again, I'd like to thank all the referees, so Emily and Jacko and Al for refereeing today. Really appreciate your help. It doesn't go unnoticed, and and we really do appreciate it. So Vince. He's still got a little bit of work to do with these yellows. Oh, he missed. He didn't get the kiss like he wanted, but he's still on that other one. He'll have to come up with something else. Here's Kyle.
Hello.
Hello.
Do I have to do it?
Hey?
Do I have to do an interview?
Yes, you do.
Alright.
Do you want to jump on here?
Right now for these few matches?
Yeah. Why not? Oh, great shot, Vince. What a great shot. And see, here I was going, I don't know what he's going to do now.
Oh, the Mabumba
He just comes up with it, doesn't he?
just gets it done.
Hey? Just pop that there. I'll get this record ready. So guys, just a reminder, we will stop the stream and we will be kicking off at 7 p.m. with the new matches.
Come on, Vinny.
I'll start the stream like I normally do. And Vince to take out the win, 13-7. And he's hit that a little bit.
Yes, Vinny.
There we go. All right, guys. That is that. We now are coming up with the Kyle Thompson, Craig Stevens match. Brent Reed, Ben Judge. Main event, 20K, Brent Reed, Ben Judge. Kyle Thompson, 4K, and Craig. So I'm going to stop this stream now, guys. We will be back very, very shortly. So stay tuned. Go grab yourselves a drink. Go to the toilet. Strap yourselves in for an epic, epic race to 21, 20K, Brent Reed, Ben Judge from Western Australia, and Kyle and Craig in a race to 15. We'll be back soon.